Hello guys, and a very warm welcome to everyone tuning in live. Today is an extremely special launch for the POCO team. And while we have a really great product, 2022 has been a mad year for POCO. All the products we have launched so far have been game changers. We had the POCO M4 Pro 5G, the performance edition, the most powerful 5G smartphone in the segment, the entertainment powerhouse, POCO M4 Pro AMOLED edition with its best-in-class Super AMOLED screen. The POCO X4 Pro 5G is the most powerful all-rounder in the segment, and then the POCO M4 5G, the most affordable 5G device in the market that is truly democratizing the 5G for everyone. And this lean and mean portfolio has helped us become the #1 selling brand on Flipkart during the last 2 big sale events. When we last met a couple of months ago, we introduced the POCO F4 5G, the legendary F series, which in less than 24 hours became the fastest selling flagship on Flipkart. We are extremely humbled by the mad love and support that all of our products have gotten this year, especially the POCO F4, which is why we decided to celebrate with the people who made it possible, the ones who truly matter. POCO is all about power of community. Over the past few weeks, the entire POCO team embarked on a journey across Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, and Kolkata to meet and thank the POCO fam. The events were insightful and great fun. We received some great feedback and even embarked on a secret project which I can't talk right now. But instead of me talking about it, have a look at the madness yourself. And we are not done yet. All of you who haven't met me yet, keep an eye on our social handles. We are coming to your city really soon. Ever since I took over my new role at POCO, fans have been messaging me, asking me why don't we have our own service center. And at POCO, we always take feedback from the fans. And last week, we opened POCO's first exclusive sales and service center in Kolkata. Apart from the service needs, you can now come and experience the latest and the greatest from the mad house of POCO. In my opinion, this service center will always hold a special place in my heart, since it is not just an ordinary service center, but a pink service center, which means it is operated and managed completely by women. Even the engineers in the store are all women. And being a fan-centric brand, we decided that this center will be inaugurated by our closest fans from Kolkata. You wanted it, we delivered. And rest assured, more POCO exclusive service centers will soon come up in other parts of the country. It has been an action-packed few months. Now let us get to why we are here today. The POCO M series has always stood out for offering top-notch performance with killer looks that truly stands out in the segment that is redundant and ignored by most brands. As of today, we have sold more than 12 million units globally. Last year, we launched the iconic POCO M3. Not only was it a beast of a phone, it also kickstarted the OG design philosophy that we have all come to know and love today. The POCO M3 truly carved out a niche for itself. It was the fastest and the best-selling phone on Flipkart last year with more than 2 million units sold in 2021. The POCO M3 was truly the king of 2021. Today, we are here to ensure lightning strikes twice. We revisit the segment which the POCO M3 ruled, a segment where clutter and chipset redundancy have become quite common. Ladies and gentlemen, today we introduce the most powerful smartphone in the segment. A phone so loco, it can only be a POCO. And to take you through the product, here is Angus.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our autumn launch event. And I hope everyone is enjoying the last bit of summer. My name is Angus, and I'm happy and honored to be presenting to you all today. Ever since our first global launch of the POCO M3, we aim to constantly bring the best possible specifications and experience to our users in the entry and mid-range segment. Introducing POCO M5. Now, there's strong performance, long-lasting battery, and the luxury of having a fast display. In each of these categories, the POCO M5 excels. We're going to be featuring one of the most powerful 4G chipsets in 2022. And I wonder if there's any guesses right now. But it's not only one of the most powerful, but it's also the latest chipset from MediaTek Helio series. Introducing the MediaTek Helio G99. Not many devices on the market uses this chipset, so allow me to run through some specifications. With flagship level power efficiency of 6nm process made by TSMC, it is for sure that you have great performance with amazing efficiency. And to think that mid-range chipsets are now sitting around 6nm, and just 2 years ago, flagship chipsets were at 7nm. This is a wild improvement. And when we dig deeper into the Helio G99 CPU structure, it is an octa-core structure made by 2 A76 and 6 A55, with its main 2 bit cores powering up to 2.2 GHz, which is a good amount of speed for heavy tasks. And on the GPU side, which is important for gaming, it also features a relatively new ARM Mali G57 MC2. Sounds fancy, right? It offers a very smooth graphics performance and definitely can handle some top titles in the market. But besides a great chipset, we ensure we don't slack in RAM and ROM. Now in the market, many smartphones tend to compromise right here with older RAM and ROM tech. With the POCO M5, we offer a mid-range level RAM and ROM setup with LPDDR4X RAM and UFS 2.2 ROM. This is to ensure your multitasking and read and write speed is on par with the processor it's paired with. So when we come back to a benchmark score, which some people may be wondering, the MediaTek G99 paired with LPDDR4X and UFS 2.2 scored total AnTuTu of over 378,000, which is easily above the normal smartphone performance. And for those who want to see a comparison, but as well, the Helio G99 has a decent edge. But that's not all we compared. We want all of the power, but we don't want to waste any power. The G99 power efficiency being much higher compared to the many of the mid-range chipsets on the market, in various apps such as gaming or social media, or even just leaving the phone to be, the Helio G99 outperforms in this as well. For the first time, we're introducing Game Turbo 5.0. This is our latest gaming software optimization that allows you to have a true game experience. So let's take a look. Now, when you activate Game Turbo 5.0, it'll do 3 things mainly. It'll clear your RAM memory, free up storage, and there's a mode called Performance Mode. All these 3 things helps make sure the phone is running smooth, and Performance Mode itself is like when you're driving a car and then you click the S button, the Sport Mode. You turn it on, and the phone is pushing everything it's got to run the game you're playing. To let our users know and how to activate and check out Game Turbo, we recorded our screen for a bit. So when you turn on the game, or when you're in-game, it's pretty simple. You just need to swipe the top left, and you have tons of options to do cool customizations, and even check out how much FPS you're running at. And you can see the FPS before you turn on performance mode, and after. The difference is there, and Game Turbo 5.0 is super easy for you to access. And when you want to play all night, the POCO M5 will not disappoint you. Not only we're all in on performance, but also battery duration on the POCO M5. Battery has been M-series strength ever since the first POCO M3 we released. It's not different with the POCO M5. The POCO M5 features a standard big battery of 5,000 mAh, which is always a size users love, because they know they will get a lot of duration with it. I have a colleague of mine who uses a competitive phone for some reason, and he always carries a power bank. Always. With 5,000 mAh and Helio G99 chipset power efficiency, battery is great on the POCO M5. In fact, if you're using it moderately on a normal working day, it can definitely have lots of battery left by the end of the day. I usually charge my phone every night, but in case you do forget one night, you shouldn't be too worried to see there's no battery left in the morning. And when it comes to gaming, you can play for hours, all night. We tested it, more than 8 straight hours of gameplay on a single charge. That's a lot of time to game. And when this massive battery runs out of battery, which it will, of course, at some point, the POCO M5 supports 18-watt fast charging, which is better than most smartphones. And to give you guys an idea, we did a test to charge from 1% to 100%. To juice up a 5,000 mAh battery, it only takes less than 2 hours to get to 100%. So if you were to get home by the end of the day from work, you can leave your phone to charge while cooking dinner, watching some TV. It will get to 100% very quickly. But we also considered not everyone charge up to 100% every single charge they do. Sometimes they only have time for 1 hour to charge, which is why we did a comparison test with our device and another competitor device of 1 hour charge. We were able to get to 66% while they're sitting around 55%. But we don't just have fast charging in POCO M5. To complete the overall gaming experience, we also needed a clear and fast display. We will not compromise on the speed and smoothness of the display. In our POCO M5, we're featuring a 90 Hz high refresh rate. Now, there's many reasons to make this decision, as we believe high refresh rate is slowly starting to become the norm of the smartphone industry for a good gaming experience. But another reason is, with high refresh rate, we're able to have dynamic switch technology, which optimizes battery life even more so. With the POCO M5, it can set it to 3 different refresh rates, such as 30, 60, or 90, based on what kind of content you're viewing. So let's take a look at a video. High refresh rate to tailor the gaming experience even more so. We've installed 240 Hz touch sampling rate, which is insanely rare to have in this segment. Usually phones have 120 or 180 Hz touch sampling rate. We bumped it up to the mid-range level, so when users play games, it will react even faster. Let me show you what I mean. Now, on the left, we have 120 Hz, and on the right is 240 Hz. When they click the button at the same time, you can see that the 240 Hz screen reacted faster and was able to get up the speed up first. So the result is simple on display. The POCO M5 features a very, very fast display. 90 Hz refresh rate with 240 Hz touch sampling rate that is going to be great for daily usage and gaming usage. With these features, POCO M5 will stand out from the rest. And when we talk about the whole experience, so we have a strong processor with great RAM and ROM setup, battery life where you never have to concern about battery drainage, a fast display that really stands out during gaming, with new features such as Game Turbo 5.0. But now let's talk about daily experience, things you definitely use every day, and there's absolutely no compromises on these either. What the POCO M5 brings in daily experience is a stylish design, a clear camera, and many convenient features that brings more joy to your overall experience. So let's start with design. Now, design on M series has been an important part of our brand, and it's a strength, not just within the brand, but also in the industry. M series was known for its design. Ever since the POCO M3, we've had unique design in our previous models, looks that stands out from its class. I remember POCO M3 really took the design to a whole new level. So let's see how the POCO M5 looks. Honestly, I think for the first time, I don't know which one is my favorite. They're equally good looking, and I think it might have to be based on my mood. But let us know which one you like most in the comments below. Now, you may notice all 3 color options do come with a leather-like texture, which was first introduced by the POCO M3. And this was wildly popular with our users and with the market. It felt good, it felt premium. And most importantly, it's less likely to have fingerprints, which is really nice. But not only the POCO M5 looks good, we got that covered, right? We also wanted to feel good to the next level when using the phone for a long period of time, which is why this time we put in a unibody design from the mid-frame and the back panel. Now, not everyone prefers flat frame design, but it's definitely a preference to a lot of users out there. And when we take a look at the top, you'll see the headphone jack you've all been waiting for. Yes, we do feature a headphone jack in case you prefer cabled earphones for no audio lag, or use this as backup when your wireless earphones runs out of battery. And on the internal side of the phone, we have the latest Bluetooth technology, Bluetooth 5.3, to ensure less lag for your audio from your device. And lastly, IR blaster, so your phone can be remote to all your home electronics. All of these handy features is a huge part of design for us. We want the POCO M5 design experience to be premium, nice, and useful. If it just looks good, that's not really enough. So lastly, we have POCO M5's camera. As a performance-focused phone, we still put in a huge amount of effort in camera. We want it to be a daily shooter for our fans, something very easy to use. So in the POCO M5, we feature a triple camera system, and its highlight is the 50-megapixel main camera that takes amazing quality shots. Let's take a look at a sample. With a high megapixel camera and clear quality, with landscape shots, you can capture amazing details. Now in this photo, we took an architecture that is full of reflections. If you look closely, all the details are there. So this is a daily shooter that's easy to use and offers amazing details. And we also support creative shots that'll do great for your social media posts, such as macro mode, portrait mode, and night mode. There's so many others to explore. A mixture of video and photo modes awaits on the POCO M5 for you to explore.
Thank you, Angus. That was absolutely mad. There you have it, guys. That was POCO M5. Truly a device built to outperform. It comes with the latest Helio G99 that outperforms the expectation not just with its raw performance, but also delivers great efficiency with a 6nm process. It outperforms expectations on the display front too, with a 90Hz smart display, and also features a segment-best 240Hz touch sampling rate, which makes it great for gaming. To further enhance your gaming experience, the POCO M5 also comes with the Game Turbo 5.0, which brings in some new enhancements and optimizations to ensure those perfect headshots. On the camera front, POCO M5 comes with an amazing 50MP primary camera on the back with a finely optimized software, and on the front, an upgraded 8MP selfie camera as compared to global variant for those pixel-perfect photos and videos. Powering this powerful device is a robust 5000 mAh weekend battery with an 18-watt fast charging to ensure you never have to slow down because of your phone. And last but not the least, POCO M5 comes in 3 mesmerizing colors with a beautiful unibody design and a premium leather-like texture that truly outclasses everything out there. All this and more ensure that POCO M5 is truly a device that is built to outperform and is surely going to be the new benchmark in the segment. So how does this device compare against the previous king of the segment? As you can see, it outperforms the device in almost every aspect. Better performance, better efficiency, better display, and even better cameras. Truly a device built to outperform. And while we have the 5000 mAh battery on POCO M5, you still get to experience the same weekend battery thanks to the efficient 6nm process on Helio G99. What's more, it allows us to keep the device thin for even better hand feel. Now, we always believe that only a POCO can beat a POCO. But just to prove our point right, we compared them to so-called popular devices. As you can see, in a sea of devices that similar specs and looks, POCO M5 truly outclasses and outperforms them all. POCO has always maintained a great price to performance ratio, and we plan to stick to it. So guys, what do you think the price of the device should be? The POCO M5 starts at a price of $12,499 for the 4+64GB variant. But since Diwali is round the corner, and so is Flipkart's Big Billion Day sale, we had to add some POCO Diwali madness to this price. I'm thrilled to announce a special Diwali pricing only for the duration of Big Billion Day sale, during which the POCO M5 will start at a crazy price of $10,999, including some exciting bank offers. Once again, these prices will only be valid for the duration of Big Billion Day sale. Isn't that a mad deal? So guys, kaisa laga? But we are not done yet. I'm extremely glad to announce that all Flipkart Plus customers will be able to use their super coins to get an additional discount of up to Rs 500 on the POCO M5. And given how we know all of you people love the M series for its superb entertainment, I'm super happy to announce that the first 10,000 customers will get a free 1-year subscription of Disney Plus Hotstar. And finally, just for that extra peace of mind, we are giving all our day one customers free screen protection on their POCO M5. Guys, mad isn't it? I know you guys can't wait to get your hands on the device. The POCO M5 will be available on Flipkart starting 13th September at 1 p.m. So guys, that was POCO M5. We hope you will accept this new offering from us in the same grand and the mad way that you received its predecessor. By the way, stay tuned till the end for a very, very special segment. This is Himanshu Tandon, Country Head of POCO India, signing off. So you guys stuck around, huh? Let's do a truly special unboxing, an unboxing with the fans.